Dunlap here with Beatriz from KTLA. Beatriz, what brought you out to Indie Thursday tonight?
I'm just here to see Megs and see her inspiring dancing and talent and, just see what she's all about.
She's quite phenomenal, isn't she? I got to speak with her and interview her, and she's played for the president and just that Irish history. Very fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, I love her accent, the accent's
Yes,
a long way.
it's great. I know. Doesn't that make you jealous? Like, I wish I had an accent like that. It's so intriguing.
And she's cute that you could just eat her up, You'll get a cavity just from looking at her.
So what do you do at KTLA? That's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm producing the news over there and with the weather and traffic and just, taking care of the morning traffic and letting people know what's going on in our roadways and stuff like that.
How often do you want to just say, there's going to be a lot of traffic, it's Los Angeles, dummies? And what about this 405 warning we've been getting for like 8 months? Is that not insane that it's closing during the 16th?
Yeah, it's a weird endeavor that this city's taking over. What is it, like 3 days that the world is going to stop?
I know. I can't wait. There's going to be people getting on the 405 who just aren't going to remember.
I basically did a text box that said, and I kid you not, that said, stay home. When they told me to say, write that, I'm like, are you kidding me? And they're like, no, write, stay home. So I did.
Now, when I was talking to John earlier, he was saying you really have a great understanding of what these artists need to do to go out there and market themselves. What kind of recommendations do you have for young artists?
Well, it's all in the marketing, Everybody says that, but it's crucial and it's key. You really have to, I guess, say, like, even overexposed. When you're underexposed, you need to get overexposed,
Right.
Because you need to get the word of mouth out. You need the buzz. That's what gets it out there. You play the small clubs and you get, the people in the industry to look at you, and it just goes, spreads like wildfire.
Right.
You do the malls, you just market, put it out there.
What I love what you said there is that do the gigs. Do the gigs. So many people I know are waiting for the money.
Yes, and there's great examples of that. I mean, we have like groups that like have never gotten airtime ever, and they're super popular. And two of those I can name right off is Oza Motley, who's never gotten airplay. You don't hear them on the radio. They've never been mainstream, not even alternative. Never gotten airplay, and they're widely popular, huge success. Los Lobos, same thing.
Yeah.
And then we have like Dan Cook. I mean, he's a marketing genius when it comes to comedy. There's people that that are just as talented or even more talented he is, but he is a tremendous success because he knows how to market. He's a genius at marketing, and that's what it goes. Kris Kardashian,
Yeah.
her daughters are famous for what? Being famous. She's got a commercial, they're on that, and now she's managing, Lamar Odom, and she's doing, managing Bruce Jenner, her husband. Marketing genius. Marketing is the key, and you just got to put it out there.
Another thing that you touched on that I found so fascinating was that, and important, and I coach so many young actors, so many young musicians to do this same thing, is there's going to be a period where you're going to have to get out there and work for fun and the love of it and for free. This whole idea, and I kind of, it's a pet peeve of mine that you're going to make $100,000 your first year trying to break into it. There's a reason this is a difficult industry to get into. Everyone wants to do it. And the idea that you have to get out there and just be in front of people is so valuable, and just reiterating that, I mean.
Yeah, and you hit it on the head, it's not entertainment per se, in the sense that it's called show business. Emphasis on the business. It is a business. And like you said, if you're in it for the money and the glory, you know what? Are you willing to do it for free?
Yep.
If you're willing to do it for free, then the rest is gravy. You can't do it with the goal of, I'm going to bet millions, because no, everything you feel is in the heart. You go with your heart, you go with your gut. Even when I first started, I was staying, when I started as a PA, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I remember working on a show, and my shift was over. I would stay, clean up, and they're like, what are you doing here? You're off. And everybody took notice, like, what is she doing here? Because I loved what I did, and I still love what I do. That, to me, oh my God, I get paid for this? That's my attitude. I can't believe I get paid for what I do, and I love it,
And that is so incredible, and I appreciate so much your interview, because that's really what we're trying to get to the folks out there, that if you have that passion, go for it, make it happen, don't look back, and it's not about the money. That'll come when you've given it everything at that last moment, that last 5% effort where you're like, I can't do this anymore. that's when it comes. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.